Hello, I have an Apollo X6 interface and I have this Sennheiser Professional MK 600 microphone, and this has the option to be powered either by battery, internal battery, or by phantom power. Beyond the Apollo X6 I also have an Apollo Twin, and the microphone is connected here, and you can see what happens when I power it with the phantom power of Apollo X6. Listen to this now. So you can hear this very distinctive noise that comes from this microphone when it's phantom powered. If I remove the phantom power, the noise goes away. It becomes actually 10 decibel lower, and it doesn't have this digital flavor. So if I use an alternative phantom power supply, even this relatively cheap EBXYA phantom power supply, the problem doesn't exist. I opened a case which is quite elaborate, and I've run different experiments. Always I find this 10 decibels of extra noise when I use the phantom power of X6 compared to the alternatives. So in this case they asked me to do all those extra steps, like test with another power outlet or in a different building, and instead of that what I do is I use a UPS battery, which is totally isolated from many air conditioning fluorescent lines and so on. I have also in the past used two different types of cable, quite expensive 4-cable XLRs and cheaper Amazon Basics cable, and basically there is no difference. So I can rule this out. And all those inference issues, I mean, first of all, we can argue that Apollo Twin X would also have it if those were real problems, especially since it's closer to any computers I have. You can see, for example, here what happens on Apollo Twin, both phantom and battery. The noise level look about the same. Then Apollo X6 battery is the same as Apollo Twin X. As you can see here, the mess it is when I run it on a phantom power. But I also distanced any RF sources enough so that I'm on the safe side. I did the firmware reload, and finally I will run right now the standalone test. Okay, so right now UAD is disconnected from the power supply, and it's in a UPS, and the microphone is up there. It's powered by battery. This is not connected to the computer. It's on channel 2, and there's quite a bit of gain there. And let's hear the noise level. This is when it's battery powered, not phantom powered. So now I turn this off, it's no longer battery powered, and I turn the phantom power on. No other change on any settings or anything. Obviously completely different level. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to plug it to a regular plug. Okay, and let's see if the shape of the noise level is any different. So as you can hear, it's exactly the same shape no matter which power supply I use. And what I will do now is I will put this cheap phantom power source in between. Let me close the phantom from here, and I plug it here. Same microphone, no changes whatsoever. The power source is now working, the phantom power is functioning, and let's hear the noise level. So this is the noise level, exactly the same as battery powered microphone. So I think this concludes this test, and there is certainly some problem with the Apollo X6 phantom power in my unit.